smoky in here tonight. We have smoked chicken. Okay, they'll be like a video. See, I got some fixing to do, so. Oh well, only something. Well, guys, how's it going? Yeah, up in the silo here, fixing. I was running on feed this morning, and I already previously ran down a bunch last night. But I always try to keep ahead a little bit, that way I always have enough for the feeding. So now I need to get the sound loader going, but it some reason I did it once before. This arm is laying here in a kind of a twisted up mess. That's a support arm. It's supposed to go to that wheel. I don't know how it does it, but somehow it does it and catches on, figuring on one of the arms, and then she bends it. So I was mixing feed and I smelt burnt belt, and I didn't know why I would be smelling burnt belt, but you know, I looked over there by the side of the chute. And smoke was coming down. Here, that arm, I pulled it away. I should have grabbed it and showed you before, but I just come up here and see what the heck I all need for tools. But that arm there, oh, see that? That's pretty cool. Was into here, and she was sawing through that pipe, so my new belt's junk. I'll have to call town and get a belt. I have a belt, but it's one size bigger. I'm not sure if it'll work or not, but I get at this. I gotta bring it down, cut that piece off. There's that piece in there, slides into the frame. It's held in by one bolt. Just slide that out and get it back together here, so be good to go for tonight's feeding. So yeah, so I guess I'll show you guys the fix on the unloader again, I guess. The walls are somewhat freezing up, but it's not too bad considering the temperatures we've had. This south or north wall here is worse. So, but we got this, get this going. I need feed for tonight, so bring it back in a little bit. All right, well, that's how that piece fits in there. It's square tubing. It's actually was a round pipe, and it's bent into square tubing. So, and that's supposed to go on the end of there. So I cut that piece off that I fixed before, put a straight one on there, and I somewhat got that straightened out. Close enough for me, I guess. It's got a little whip in it, but it'll be all right. So, all right, I'm gonna throw this stuff down the chute and get some fixing done here. All right, well, I got this piece cut off. Another piece of pipe, galvanized well pipe, fits inside there nicely. So we'll chop her off here and there we be. I'll slide her in there while they're up. galvanized pipe. That's why she's doing that, sputtering more and stuff. So. And there's a little concrete on it too, so I'm just gonna fold it up. All right, I got that piece in. There's actually 2 bolts, but whatever. It's one slides up and one goes this way and holds that plate on there. It's what's supposed to hold the shield on by the belts there, and you don't need shields. So, all right, I gotta slide this piece here. This is all homemade crap I made, so it's not the Silent Loaders design. I made this for I call it the cold weather package. So but what I might do here, what I just been holding on it, which I think could be part of the problem too, because it's turning and then the wheels riding up on the wall, and then she catches the arm and tweaks everything. Still gonna use a muffler clamp, so you got it slit in there so it's cramps down. It seems to work good, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill a hole through there too, and then just drop a bolt through it. I'm not even tighten the bolt up. I'm just going to drop one through just for a pin, so that way it keeps it from going up or down. And then I'm going to attempt to straighten that out. That's a brace arm, or just basically goes underneath the lower housing by the collector ring. Comes out here, just gives it some support for down pressure. I probably could get away with it. Well, if I can't get it straightened out, just throw it down the chute. But I do want to put that arm on, so I got to re-drill a hole on that end. And this bolt here got bent over. It didn't want to come out, so I got the grinder cut that off. So thank God for cordless power tools. That's all I know. It sure makes working on this stuff a lot easier. So. All right, well, I'm gonna get at this here and show you guys my steps. Probably won't show you all of them, but I'll bring you along, show you enough, I guess. Have a hard time focusing here. All right, I had to drill a new hole on this end. This end broke off. Twisted once before, and so I've been drilling over my pail. That way I'm trying to catch all the filings, so nothing goes into the feed. Wouldn't want to eat that. So I think I gotta drill one more hole, because this hole's off now. That's where the old hole was, and it's got a twist to it. Wonder why. Whatever. And I drilled a hole through there to hold that from teeter-totting. Should work, I think. So, I'm gonna drill me a hole here quick. For this, that goes there. It's just another race. Hook the chain and spring up. See if the belt I brought up is right. And yeah, so I'll bring it back when get that done, I guess. All right. Got the bolt drilled or hole drilled. The belt I brought up fit. Yeah, everything looks fairly decent. The way it's set up again, I just don't. It's got to be what it's doing is walking up or down, and somehow it's catching on them arms. I don't know what else. I mean, it's clear all the way around otherwise. So yeah, so Well, I guess we'll see if it works. Got the spring tensioner tightened up. So I'm gonna pick my tools up. And yeah, see if she works. She is starting to get built up here. Oh, right about here on the wall is the worst. I guess you can, kind of hard to see it on the camera. There's like a step here. Must be a little wetter silage here. As it goes down, as the wetter the silage, the harder to freeze. There's more moisture in it. So one thing I should do is there's that's your wall chipper there. There's plates on there. They're shot. I need to get new ones. You see this wall here, it's keeping it clean, but this is where the sun shines, so the sun's got good power now. You're gaining sunshine every day, so pigeon shit on it. Look at that protein. So you just take them 2 bolts out. They're just basic strap steel. They got an edge on them, but they don't last very long. So there's 6 of them, 12 bolts. You just take them all off, and then you put the new ones on, and then you have to adjust your wall wheel here. There's a threaded rod right there. And then when you put new chippers on, you gotta bring her away from the wall, because you don't want them new ones digging into the concrete wall. So you gotta get in just so that it touches the wall. So you can get it as close as you can. It's you're always gonna have some spots. You're gonna have it. It's gonna miss some, and you have some spots where it's gonna dig into the wall. So, all right, you guys are probably sick of learning about sound loaders today. So we'll go pick my tools up here, send my pail down, fire it up, and see what happens. Bring you back in a bit. Figured I might add this. Some of you guys don't know about sound loaders. That wheel pushes it so that your chipper wheel and auger stay against the wall. That's the main purpose of that. And this wheel here is to keep it from walking from side to side. Kind of centers it actually, to makes it so it goes offset just a little bit. So tried to explain that, I guess. But yes, that's for putting pressure on so it stays, because it will walk away from the wall, especially if it's frozen. It'll go where it's easier. So I'm gonna explain that to you guys. And if you got any more questions, put them down in the comments. I don't know everything about loaders, but I've lived them long enough. I've known quite a bit. So they can be a devil. It can be a real pain in the ass. Well, it's working. Hopefully doesn't do that anymore. I don't know. It's hard to tell what it's doing when you can't see it do it. So yeah, but better fix just before chores time. So we're gonna go in the house and grab a bite to eat quick, and then go out evening chores. Yeah, I hope everybody's staying warm as good as they can. We've been cold enough, I guess, and it sounds like this weekend's gonna get colder yet. So hopefully this will be the last of it, and we'll be done with the cold frigid temperatures for the winter. So we'll see what happens. We got lucky this far. It's been a pretty good winter, I think. But yeah. Well guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and catch you on the next one. See ya.